Now from Angel Stadium in Anaheim, the show brings you game one of a big four-game set. It's the Minnesota Twins and the Los Angeles Angels. First pitch coming your way next. And getting the start for the Angels, Jose Soriano. What do you have on him?
Racked up a high pitch count last time, was only able to throw a couple of innings. He'll look to get deeper in this start today.
Just about to get underway, Otto Lopez getting ready to hit. And that's how this four-game series gets underway. Swing and a ball popped in the air. That one gets down for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Austin Martin will hit next. Quick move to first. Lopez back on a dive. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. That's in for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close.
Well, he's batting leadoff, and he's acting like a traditional leadoff hitter. Gets on base to start the game, then puts himself on second with a nice stolen bag. I think that sets the tone for the offense for sure.
Man at second. Ball. And now 1-2.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
Inside.
That's excellent location for a pitch like that. It looks like it's going to be a strike, and then it just runs in on the hands. So if you can command it and hitters have to respect it, just keep going in there until they make you make an adjustment.
That's off the inside corner. Full count now. And ball four, two aboard.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
Here's Byron Buxton.
Too much swing and miss in his at-bats recently. Almost 3 strikeouts per game over the last 5.
This is again 5 in a row. Challenge from behind the dish here. So the call stands. One challenge remaining for them now. Inside move to second. Lopez dives back in safely.
You know, Boog, if you're that base runner at second base, you want to be quiet out there. Not bouncing around, not distracting your teammate, the hitter. Make sure that he can clearly focus on that pitcher and that release point.
Matt Wallner would be next. Big bat with a potentially huge opportunity. Runner edges away at second. Fastball for a strike.
Out there on the mound, he's setting the tone early with the fastball. 98 miles per hour up on the scoreboard.
And he takes one right on the black, and the count's full. Just starting things out here in Angel Stadium. And that'll load the bases.
Now that sets up a really big at bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
Next to hit, Matt Wallner. Golden opportunity right here. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. This one in the air, center field. Brings it in. Runner tags from third. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead.
Well, he's always capable of losing one over the fence. He might have just missed it right there, but a good job to drive in that run from third.
2 aboard with 1 out. Here's Trevor Larnach.
This might be the most pressure you put on this guy today. You got 1 run in. You got to try to get another one or maybe 2.
That one's in there. And the count 1-1.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in. Well, Boog, early on in this one, having a hard time getting settled in. He's not showing control to throw strikes, and let alone to throw it where he wants in the strike zone. This could be a tough one for him.
2 on, 1 out, and they're all loaded up.
Batting sixth, catcher Ryan Jeffers.
Ryan Jeffers at the plate. Fouls away the first offering. Misses the sweeper.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Huge strikeout there. And now we take a peek at the Twins lineup. It features a great veteran presence, Josh Bell. All loaded up. Kalen Culpepper, the next to hit. Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. Moncada tossed to first. They limit the damage here. So they get one, but end up leaving the bases loaded. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. It's the Twins 1 and the Angels coming up. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And on the hill for the Twins, Bailey Ober. And for whatever reason, he's been more effective on the road like this than at home, Chris. Digging in, Nolan Shanuel. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. Out towards right center field. And there's one down. All right, let's take a look at the Angels lineup. One guy leading the way offensively for this club right now, Josh Lowe. Here's Trout.
He's struggled to make contact lately. Almost 2 strikeouts per game over his last 10.
Fastball for a strike.
Trout is one of the best players of his generation. He's a fan favorite because he brings a rare combination of speed, power, and all-around talent to the team. He's exactly the type of player you want to build around.
That one way inside. That's ripped into the outfield. And he can't make the play. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in there safely. 1 out. Runner at second. And now Yoan Moncada. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Got away with that one. Left the curveball up a little bit. He's going to have to finish it if it's going to be an effective pitch.
In the air to left center. Buxton has a beat on it. He's got it. And there's 2 down.
Was able to move the runner up to third on that deep fly to center, but I think this point he wants to get him over and get him in.
Now batting Joe Adell. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. Adell with a homer in his last game. And that one finds its way through. In from third is the tying run. Throws to second. In there. That's a double.
Well, we're starting over again. All tied up. Turned on that inside pitch nicely and ripped it down the line to pick up 2 bases. That can be a tough pitch to keep fair, but his timing was great.
Logan O'Hoppe in the box now. Takes strike 1. Up the middle. Base hit into center field. Adell headed for the plate. He'll score. The Angels take the lead. It's an RBI single. It's 2-1. Runner at first with 2 away. Here's the left fielder, Josh Lowe. Fastball is outside. And it is 2-1. Got him. That ends the frame. But 2 runs for them, and they jump ahead. Second inning coming up from Anaheim. Back in Anaheim, and now for the Twins, Josh Bell. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Ohapi takes it in for the out. And there's one down. Now the third baseman, Cody Clemens.
Ball, that's too high.
The 1-1 is fouled off. And that one inside, and it hit him. He had him 1-2, and he ends up hitting him with a pitch. Back to the leadoff spot in the Twins lineup. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Otto Lopez. Out to short, dives, and he can't hang on. He decides to hold on to it, and that leaves them with runners at first and second. So up next for Minnesota, Austin Martin walked his first time. Rips that one center field. Base hit. Runner around third on his way to the plate. Throw, and it gets away.
Huge game-tying at bat right there. Came through in a big spot to drive in the run. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good.
First and second, 1 out. Byron Buxton, the next Twin up to hit. Late on that fastball.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
There's a swing and a miss.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Traffic on the bases with one already in as we play game 1 of this 4-game series. Fouls it off, still 1-2. That was the sweeper, but it missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Pitch misses, and the count's full.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
And that'll load the bases.
Gosh, another walk in this one. Man, he is having some real issues with control.
Now the cleanup hitter for Minnesota, Matt Wallner. Drove in a run with a sac fly his first time up. That one way inside. That one misses. That's 5 straight.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in or on. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate. And that one fouled off. The 3-1. Swing and a foul out of play. Payoff pitch. Swings and misses. Struck him out. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
Larnach up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. Swing and a miss. 98 on the gun.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
In for a strike, and now just 1 pitch away from surviving the inning. The 1-2.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the
out towards right center. That's well struck. That one hops against the wall, might clear the bases. 3 runs are in. It's a 3-run double, and they lead by 3.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
So runner at second, 2 down. Ryan Jeffers now at the plate. He's 0 for 1. And first offering is fouled off. Man on second, 2 down.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
Swings through the sweeper. Movement in the bullpen. Alek Manoah up and throwing. Good job to fight that one off. Runner at second, 2 down. Here at the top of the second. Pitch misses there. 3-2 now. Struck him out without a swing. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. But 4 score in the inning. 3 of them on this bases clearing double. We head to the bottom of the second. So in now for the Angels, Zach Neto.
Zach Neto.
Ball, that's upstairs.
Next offering in there for a strike. And that's strike 1.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Goes down looking.
Well, definitely a borderline pitch right there, and he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout. You know, those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
Grissom in the box here and fouls it off for strike 1. The 0-1. And it's fouled away. Fights it off. He'll see another. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Culpepper takes it in for the out. 2 down.
Now, that's a tough play for the infielder ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where are you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
Kyron Paris in the box now. No balls and a strike. This one in the air, right field. Wallner, long run, and it stays fair. So the 2-out knock extends the inning and sends them back to the top of the order.
Didn't exactly square that one up, but sometimes you don't have to. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Quick toss to first.
He's good.
Paris back in on a dive. Shotwell handling the duties at first. Hitting leadoff in today's game. So far this season, his on-base percentage is right around .370. And the batter now, Nolan Shotwell. Next offering is fouled back. The 0-2.
Ball, that's inside.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Angels strand 1. They trail at 5-2. Welcome back. Last series, the pitching was not good as we take a check of the numbers. And a swing and a miss.
Well, I think this is an important inning on the mound for him in this game. He's got to find a way to settle things down and give some length in this start.
On the ground, right side, and it's through for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. New pitcher in the game for the Angels, Alek Manoah.
He's averaging more than 1 hit allowed per inning pitched this season, and that's not where you want to be at all. So we'll see how he does here.
And now the switch hitting first baseman Josh Bell. That's got a chance. Onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Up next for Minnesota.
One out man at first. Cody Clemens, the next twin up to hit. And that is out of play. Here comes the 0-1. And there's a foul ball.
He wanted that fastball high and tight, looking for a strikeout. Just didn't locate it very well.
Now quick throw to first. And he runner on the goal. Ball misses. Throw to second. Out of bounds. Safe.
Well, he picked over once just before the pitch to check on him, but that didn't seem to slow up his jump on the pitch at all. I think that guy's been studying some video. Awesome job to be prepared, got the timing down, and he gets into scoring position.
Man at second. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. The 2-2. That one just misses.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
And he grounds one to the right side. That's a base hit. Here comes the throw. Not in time. He scores. And they lead by 4.
Picks himself up an RBI. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
So the lineup flips over. Now it's going to be Otto Lopez. He's 2 for 2. That's hard hit on the line. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He will score. It's 7-2.
Comes through with the RBI. He put a great swing on that ball. Took the barrel right to it. Nice extension as well. 105 exit velocity. That tells you everything you need to know about that swing.
1 out. Runner at second. Austin Martin digs in now. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Chris, he's currently the team leader in stolen bases. On the ground, right side, and it goes just foul. 1 out and a runner at second. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Laser to the gap, should score the run. Lopez around third. He'll score easily. It's 8-2. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. So up next, Byron Buxton. He has, as they like to say,
let me guess, Boog, light tower power.
That's right. Into center. Nice grab on the run. Runner tags at second. Now the Minnesota cleanup hitter, Matt Wallner. And first offering is fouled off. Man on second, 2 down. Ripped, and he can't glove it. It's by him. Coming home. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and it's 9-2.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one. Ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
Trevor Larnach, the next Twin up to hit.
This has been a rough inning, but sometimes you just got to work through it, save the rest of that bullpen, somehow stop the bleeding.
The 1-1.
That's ball 2.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Stays alive. Popped up left side. Neto brings it in, and that is that. So it's 4 runs, 5 hits, no errors, and 1 left. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. Twins back here at Angel Stadium, set for the bottom of the 3rd.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that pitcher work to get you out.
That misses the zone. Ball 1.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse, go after hitters and get quick outs. Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, too. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Swing and a miss. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Up next for the Angels, third baseman.
Here is Moncada. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. That clips the corner. This one in the air, center field. Buxton settles under this one. 2 down. Here's Joe Adele.
Up next for the Angels, center fielder Joe Adele.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Now he'll turn for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. And this is going to be a 2-out triple.
Having a really nice game here. That's his second extra base hit. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
And now Logan O'Hoppe. Strike on the inside corner. One burner into the outfield for a knock. Runner from third in to score. It's an RBI single, and it's 9-3. So 2 down. Josh Lowe getting ready to hit. His first at bat was a strikeout. That one is absolutely belted. And it one-hops the wall. Headed for the plate. The relay throw. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Man, I think his legs are feeling good in this one. He really tried to stretch it there to go from first all the way to home, but he ran out of steam a little bit as he came around third. Great relay from the defense.
Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. Smoked on the ground to second. To first. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Up next for the Twins,
Kalen Culpepper, the next Twin up to hit.
pitching for the Angels, number 52, Nick Sandlin. Now pitching for Minnesota.
So 2 down, and now the DH, Vaughn Grissom.
Designated hitter, Vaughn Grissom.
That one fouled off. And the sweeper is in for a strike.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. 2 down, nobody on. High fly ball, right field. Wallner gets under it. And that is that. Back in Anaheim. Close game here, and a chance now to look at a few highlights from this one.
Now pitching for the
So the Angels turn to their
number
bullpen for a new
44,
pitcher, Ben Joyce. He last pitched 2 days ago. Now it's the right fielder, Matt Wallner.
Well, these Twins showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. The numbers say their chase rate, or swings at pitches outside the zone, is under 25%, and I think it's a big reason why they're scoring runs.
Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. So they've still got both their challenges. Ball to strike. Late with the swing there.
By not chasing out of the zone, they're getting good pitches to hit. When you can do that, you have a much better chance to square up the baseball and do damage like they have so far.
Got him. 1 up, 1 down.
Good pitch right there. I mean, he's attacking a location that this guy at the plate tends to have trouble with. And there's just so much information in this day and age, sometimes too much information. But the guys that can take that information, process it, and then go out there, Boog, and execute the pitch, go right after that hitter, and get the result that they were anticipating. That's really good pitching right there. And it's a good job of the pitcher and the catcher working together.
That one pushed foul. The 1-2. This one popped up. Moncada settles underneath it. 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. And now the Twins catcher, Ryan Jeffers. 0 for 3 in this one. And ball 1.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Swing and a miss at a slider. Swings through that one for strike 2.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
Cut on and miss, struck him out. And that is that. Twins back here at Angel Stadium. So in now for the Angels, Kyron Paris. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
You know, these Angels, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. Everything seems to be clicking, and the 6 extra base hits in the game kind of tells you everything you need to know. They're not getting fooled up there at all.
Misses the zone for a ball. That was the sweeper. Looked like a strike to me, and here comes the challenge. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep both their challenges. Hot shot, and he can't knock it down. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Tag, but he's in there.
He quickly went from hitter to base runner. Love when guys make that transition, and he's got speed to put on a show.
Derek Shelton out of the dugout. Taylor Rogers on the pitch here.
Pretty big spot he's coming into, trying to strand that runner at second base. So he's going to need to make some quality pitches. He does have first open if he needs to use it.
And now, Nolan Schanuel.
Nope.
Ball one, no strikes.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
And that clips the inside corner. Chop to the right side, and that goes foul. Man at second.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
In the air, left field. Martin under it. And there's one away.
Up next for the Angels.
So now, with one away and a man at second, here's Mike Trout. Up the middle. Slings to first in time. Here is Yoan Moncada. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. Pitch misses. Ball 1. That one ripped, but foul.
Ball 2.
The Twins trying to protect a 2-run lead here in the bottom of the 6th. Went with the sweeper, but it misses.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Pretty much the last thing you want from your bullpen arms are free passes, especially in spots like this. Make the team earn their way on.
Now a chance for Joe Adell. 3 for 3's doubled twice and single. Here comes. Coming out of the bullpen for the Twins, Jake Cousins.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
Fouls away the first offering. Two on, 2 outs.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
In the dirt. Well done behind the dish. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Angels strand a couple. They still trail by a couple. It's 9-7.
for the
Welcome back.
Angels,
We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Brent Suter.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Culpepper, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Line to second, snagged on the bounce. Tosses to first, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. Here's Josh Bell, 1 for 3. And that's way high, and that's ball one. In the air to left center. Adele moving under it. 2 up, 2 down. Here's the third baseman, Cody Clemens. And right back to the mound. The throw to first. That's out number 3. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
Catcher, Logan O'Hoppe.
Pitch is in there. 0-1.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. You always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Got him. 1 away. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
And now it's going to be Josh Lowe. The Twins up by 2 here at the bottom of the 7th. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Good job to fight that one off. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
Ball 2.
Breaking ball in there, got him looking. Back-to-back strikeouts.
Oh man, just locked him up with that slider, even though it caught a lot of the zone. And I think that tells you all you need to know about what he was looking for in the box, and it clearly was not that pitch.
Big swing called strike. Strike 1. And that one up and in. Look out.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Ball, that's outside.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. 2 down, nobody on. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. The 2-2 on the way. And that's a strikeout looking. And he strikes out the side in the 7th. Twins 9 and the Angels 7. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Ryan Sefferjohn.
And he's had his struggles so far this year, as you can see the inflated ERA. Looking to bring that down a little bit right here.
Lopez, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. Sefferjohn, the tall righty, 28 years old, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Kansas. Next one off the plate inside. 3 balls, no strikes. In the air, right field. And there's one away. Now, Austin.
Minnesota, left fielder, Austin Martin.
Action in the Angels bullpen. Kirby Yates, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. And now the count is even. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
2 outs, base is empty. Byron Buxton will hit next.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Strike 3, went back to the sweeper and got the strikeout. Bottom of the 8th. Now it's the DH for the Angels. Vaughn Grissom. And that one fouled off. Right through there for a strike.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Now it's the second baseman, Kyren Paris. He's got a single, a double, and a triple in this game. A home run gets him the cycle.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
1-1 now. Yeah, that's fouled off. The Twins leading by 2 here the bottom half of the 8th inning. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his back down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Lopez slings to first, 2 out. So back to the top of the order. Nolan Schanuel, the next to hit for the Angels.
That slider breaking in can be a tricky pitch. If you don't finish it and have that bite at the end and it stays out over the plate, it can get hit a long way. But that was a good one right there.
Line drive, base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap, and I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
In the dirt, but kept close. Throws to second, not going to get him. He's in there. And now a man into scoring position.
Going to have to buckle down and make a pitch or two to get out of this little jam he's worked himself into after the 2-out hit, then that wild pitch. Good time to step off and take a deep breath.
Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Tying run at the plate. Line drive, brings it in for the 3rd out. Twins 9 and the Angels 7. All set to start the 9th in this one. Now the cleanup hitter for Minnesota, Matt Wallner. Sliced hard but foul.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment, Booth, get back on track. His team needs him.
Larned wants to challenge this, thought it was a ball, and that one did miss, and the strike is overturned. Still 2 challenges left for them. 2 balls, no strikes to count. Hit hard, but foul off to the left. Edge of the zone for a strike, and now 2-2.
And this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. Now the pitching change here, Kirby Yates.
Should be a good first matchup for him here. He's been doing a great job against right-handed bats so far this season. They've had a lot of trouble squaring him up.
Jeffers stands in now and watches strike 1. Jeffers wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge, and the strike is overturned after review. So they've still got both their challenges. 2 down, nobody on. Oh, great stop. Fires to first, and that's a nice play to end the inning. Twins 9 and the Angels 7.
Now pitching for Minnesota.
We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Cole Sands.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with a W.
Three, 4, 5 due up for the home team. Now the third baseman, Yoan Moncada, on the corner for a strike. Fastball for a strike at 95.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
And he dodges that fastball. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Yeah, that's a little bit high. And that's ball 2. Popped up. Takes it in for the out. So here's the cleanup hitter, Joe Adell.
Center fielder, Joe Adell.
Up the middle. That one's sizzling on its way through to the outfield. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. Jordan Lawler coming into the game now as the injury replacement. Here in the bottom of the 9th, 1 out. Logan O'Hoppe, the next to hit for the Angels.
Ball, that's low.
This one driven deep, way back there, and it's gone. We are tied. Home run number 20 on the year. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Josh Lowe now at the plate. drilled in the air out towards right center. Buxton on the move. And there are 2 outs. Zach Neto, the next to hit. He's already homered here in this one.
That's a ball.
Back and forth we go. A seesaw battle in the late stages of this one. Center field. Buxton should have this one. And that will end the inning. So they push across the 2 runs they needed in the bottom of the 9th. And back in Anaheim, on to extra innings. Jordan Lawler digs in now. And time called at the plate. Maybe trying to slow things down here at a crucial spot. Swings through that one. Derek Shelton bringing a bat off the bench now. Emmanuel Rodriguez.
Oh, great spot. He's looking to come through with that go-ahead run on base.
Man at second.
Ball 1.
Close, but called a ball. And a count 2-1. I thought that was a strike, and here's a challenge. That one 95 to finish him off.
Well, he just went right after him there. No messing around with the off-speed stuff. Here's my fastball. If you can hit it, go for it. 3 fastballs. See you later. Definitely built your confidence out on the mound.
Bell in the box now. Take strike 1.
He loves being the guy at the plate in these spots. You need to be careful with him because he can change this game rather quickly.
Strike 2.
Well, you can't expect to get a great pitch to hit with an open base and a runner on second. He's going to have to really tighten up his sights here. Make sure that he can barrel up the ball.
Next offering misses. Ball 1.
They tried to get him to go, chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
Just misses there.
That's a really good take.
Runner edges away at second. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. A 2-run blast. And the Twins have the lead now. It's 11-9.
You're not going to be able to wipe the smile off his face for a while, Boog. He just changed the game. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
One down. And next for Minnesota, Cody Clemens. The 0-1. And he swings through that one. Activity in the bullpen for the Angels. Drew Pomeranz, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Bummer warming up as well.
Ball. That's ball 2.
Struck him out swinging. Chased the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Lopez, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. Two down, nobody on. Strike 2. Ripped, and he can't glove it. It's by him. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Up next,
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Kirby Yates departs. Aaron Bummer on to pitch out of the pen here. The offense will need to be ready for the breaking stuff. He's got a great curveball. Now at the plate, Austin Martin.
That's the ball.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. And that is that. So they get 2 runs on 2 hits. Now into the game, Ryan Kreidler. He's the new third baseman. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Vaughn Grissom getting ready to hit. On the mound now for the Twins, Dan Altavilla.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
That one hammered, but pulled foul.
Good wood on that changeup. Barreled it up. Just couldn't keep it between the lines.
Here's your 1. Fought off foul. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Got him swinging.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
Paris in the box now, takes strike 1. The Twins trying to close out a 2-run lead, and the home team trying to pull it out. Swing and a pop-up. Bell gets there. He's under it. And a couple of quick outs.
Up next for the Angels.
So it's their last chance in this one. Nolan Shannawell will hit next.
Shannawell.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Pretty close, but it was a ball. Still 1 challenge left for them. The tying run at the plate.
No, that's low.
Well, an interesting situation. One swing, you can tie up the ball game. But if you're patient and work a walk, then you bring the game-winning run to the plate.
They're down to their final strike. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, this is a big win on the road and going extras into 10. So hard to pull those out, but I think this team did a great job of keeping the crowd out of the ball game late. When you can do that, it kind of calms everything down, keeps the adrenaline of the opposing team down a bit, and you can steal a win and get out of here happy.
11-9 the final. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long. Now from Angel Stadium in Anaheim, it's Major League Baseball on a Friday night. It's the Minnesota Twins and the Los Angeles Angels. First pitch coming your way next. And getting the start for the Angels, Brian Johnson. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots. Ready to go now, Luke Diesel getting ready to hit. And we're off and running from Anaheim. Out towards right center field. Paris takes it in for the out. And a quick out, number one. Let's take a look at our lineup. One guy swinging a hot bat recently, Trevor Larnach. And now, Austin Martin. Got it started a little too early, strike one. Martin getting the start in left. Batting second in today's lineup, and he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over .325 in his last 10 games. Got him. 2 up, 2 down.
For so many guys want to hit. And so when you're not given pitches to hit, most guys can get anxious and try to create something that's not there.
Byron Buxton stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone. And the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
In the air to left center. Low gets under it. And that is that. We're back here at Angel Stadium. And on the mound in this one, number 60. And Chris, he's a guy that gets better when things get tough. Jorge Soler up at the plate. Close, but call the ball. And it's 1-0. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. It just shaved the zone. So they've still got both their challenges. 0-1. And a foul ball. One-two now. And that's a strikeout looking. He's got to be frustrated with that call. He'll challenge, thought that was a ball. Here's a 2-2. Good eye in that spot.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Set down on strikes. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective.
I'm not saying it wasn't a strike or, it was a ball, whatever, but just the location with that velocity. It's hard enough, even if the velocity's not great, but that velocity, that location, tip your cap.
Hard hit left side. Throws to first in time. And 2 quick outs in the bottom of the first here tonight. 2 down, bases empty. Here's the center fielder, Joe Adele. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Well, with 2 out and nobody on, it's going to take something special to get a run across. So why not? You got some pop. Swing
to first. An acrobatic play to end the inning. Top of the second. Now the cleanup hitter for Minnesota, Matt Wallner. Chris, it's been a good year for him, having already set a new career high for RBIs in a season. In there at the knees for a strike. Comes up empty. Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning. Here's Trevor Larnach.
A lot of clutch hitting from him recently. Over the last 10 games, he's knocked in 10 runs.
Close one, doesn't get the call. And that's ball 1. Challenge from behind the dish here. Just caught the zone by a whisker, and the call is overturned. Still 2 challenges left for them. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Wallner gets his lead at first. Nobody out.
Ball.
And now 2-2. Pitch kicks away. And now a man into scoring position. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Low has a beat on it. And there's one down. So now with 1 away and a man at second, Otto Lopez, the next Twin up to hit. A big game for him last night. He had 4 hits in that one. On the ground. Tosses to first. And there's 2 away. Ryan Jeffers at the plate.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
Ball. Ball.
The Twins looking to strike first here at the top of the second. Swing and a miss as he was late. Fought off foul. The 2-2. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back in Anaheim. So now the Angel cleanup hitter, Logan O'Hoppe.
Logan O'Hoppe.
Hoppy with 4 runs batted in his last game. Started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and he went around. That's ruled a swing. On a line out towards center. Buxton on his way over. He's got it, and there's one down.
Wow, he looked like he was running before the ball was hit. Didn't have much time, as that was a hard hit liner, but a nice job of covering a lot of ground in a short amount of time.
Paris at the plate now, and that's strike one. No score here in the second. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
A healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Here's the 0-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Ball.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 1-2. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Checks over to first. Back safely. Now at the plate, Vaughn Grissom. Trying to get him to chase on the changeup that time. On the ground, 2 ball. To second, there's one. On to first, double play. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We played 2 full. We're tied, 0-0. Back here at Angel Stadium, and now for the Twins, Victor Caratini. Caratini went deep in his most recent game. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. 1 up, 1 down. Cody Clemens, the next Twin up to hit.
No.
That one misses, and it's 3-0.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
And that one hammered, carrying well. And it is gone. He nails one out to right. That's his 50th career homer. And the Twins get on the board first. It's 1-0. Singy, that's his 50th career homer.
50 might not sound like a huge number, but it's a nice little milestone that a lot of guys don't get to. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Twins lineup. Luke Keeschel digs in now. One out, base is empty, and a run in. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Fastball almost got him there.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Swings and misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Ball 2.
The other way. And that gets down for a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Quick move to first. Keeschel back in on a dive. The 0-1. Runner takes off. Pitch is low. Throw bounces, and he's in there safely with the stolen base.
Well, he picked over once just before the pitch to check on him, but that didn't seem to slow up his jump on the pitch at all. I think that guy's been studying some video. Awesome job to be prepared, got the timing down, and he gets into scoring position.
Man at second. Check swing, and he went 1 and 2. Got him swinging. 2 gone.
That cutter right there had just enough movement on it to get the swing and miss. It wasn't a great location by any means. That's typically a spot that hitters can handle, so I'd say he fooled him with just enough of that late action.
Buxton can't hold up, and that's a strike. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the second game of the series. Outside with a breaking ball. And the sweeper misses for a ball. Man on second, 2 down. Swings through that one for strike 2. Swing and a miss. Inning over, and it could have been worse. But the Twins strike first on this solo shot. It's now 1-0. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. Ground ball right side into the outfield, base hit. And a good start to the inning. Christian Moore, the next to hit for the Angels. Check swing, but he went too far. Strike 1. Quick toss to first. Teodosio back on a dive. The 0-1. This one in the air, center field. Buxton settles under it, and there's 1 down.
Batting ninth, first
1 out, man at first. And here's the first baseman. He was 1 for 4 back on Wednesday. And there's a foul ball. Here comes the 0-1. And that one fouled off. The 0-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Teodosio stands at first with one out. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one carrying. Makes the catch up against the wall.
Up next for the Angels, designated hitter, Jorge.
That was an impressive run and catch out there, Chris. StatCast tells us he covered well over 100 feet to make that grab.
Clearly, that was not an easy play. I mean, he took a great angle to the ball and just had enough closing speed in the tank after that long run to make the catch. It was a wild ride, but a lot of fun to watch.
Digging in, Jorge Soler. There's the strike at the knees. Fastball for a strike.
2 strikes to a guy who's already 0 for 1 with the punch out. The only guy in the lineup with that strikeout.
He locked him up, and that'll do it. The inning is over. They get a leadoff single, but leave him stranded. Back in Anaheim, now the cleanup hitter for Minnesota, Matt Wallner. And a foul ball.
Well, these Twins doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Checks his swing, appeal to third. Nope, he held back. That one missed. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. That one's in there. Full count now.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Now it's the Twins DH, Trevor Larnach. Activity in the bullpen for the Angels. Alek Manoah appears to be getting loose. Joyce also getting ready. A little bit low. And the count is 2-0.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0. He's put himself in a really good spot.
And a big swing and a miss.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Next offering misses. Full count now. And that one misses outside. It's ball 4.
Up next for Minnesota.
So a man at first, Otto Lopez. The next Twin up to hit. He's 0 for 1. Laced into left. That's a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
Up next for the Twins.
That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
So up next, Ryan Jeffers. He's 0 for 1. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boo.
Can't make contact with the sweeper.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Top half of inning number 4. Line drive, base hit. Runner around third on his way to the plate. In comes the run from second to third, not in time. And it's runners at the corners with 1 gone.
Well, he comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. So much of good hitting is finding holes in the defense. That's why you're always thinking line drive into the gap. Those kinds of...
New pitcher in the game for the Angels, Alek Manoah. He comes on for the 35th time this year. Vic Caratini at the plate. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. That's in there. No balls, 2 strikes.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
Inside, and it hit him. And now the bases are loaded.
Up next for Minnesota.
So bases loaded with 1 away. Cody Clemens, the next Twin up to hit. Golden opportunity right here. Rip, but it curls foul.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
And that is cut on and missed. And it's 0-2.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Bases loaded, 1 away. Out to center. Adele under this one. He's got it. Runner tags from third. In to score from third. And they take a 3-run lead.
Well, that can be a tough one with the bases loaded. You can try to do too much, but there he didn't. He stayed within himself. He got that run in with the sac fly. Would have been nice if the runners behind could have advanced, but they'll take what they got.
Out to short. They get the force. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. On now to the bottom of the 4th. It's the Twins 3 and the Angels nothing. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Left fielder, Josh Lowe.
That one close, ruled a ball. Ball 1. And on further review, it was a strike. They'll keep both their challenges. Now the 0-1. There's a swing and a miss. Up the middle, Lopez. The throw to first.
Out of there.
Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
Next for the Angels.
Now batting Joe Adele.
Center fielder, Joe Adele.
His home run numbers stand out, Chris. Nobody has hit more in his team. The 0-1. That one ripped, but foul. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. The Halos trailing by 3. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Just misses with that one. Got him swinging. So in now for the Angels, Logan O'Hoppe. And that's downstairs. Ball 1. Rolled over to third. Clemens throws across the diamond, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Angels held in check. Still down 3-0. Ready now for the 5th inning. And now for the Twins, Austin Martin. On the ground, right side. Tosses to first. 1 pitch and 1 out. Here's Byron Buxton. 1-0
1-0
Ball
2-0 count,
down.
great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
Here's a 2-1. Misses the zone for a ball. That was the sweeper. Late on that fastball. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty. Matt Wallner, the next twin up to hit. Chop to third. Moore slings it across, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Back here at Angel Stadium. So in now for the Angels, Kyron Paris.
You know, these Angels, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Vaughn Grissom, 0 for 1 so far.
No.
The Angels trailing by 3. Last half of inning number 5. And that is out of play. Here's a 1-1. Swing and a foul straight back. Good job to fight that one off. Ground ball left side. Slings to first. Home half of the 5th inning moving along. 2 quick outs. 2 down, bases empty. Rice Teodosio, the next to hit for the Angels.
Ball.
He's one of those Dave McCarty, Mark Carrion, Ricky Henderson types. Throw left, bat right.
You make a note of those guys because it's just different. Again, you're left-handed, but you hit right-handed.
Two down, nobody on. To third, Clemens. Over to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. We're back, and here's a look at how we got to this stage of the game. Ben Joyce takes over on the mound.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Larnick, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike 1. This one in the air, center field. Adele takes it in for the out. 1 away. And next for Minnesota, Otto Lopez. 1 for 2. Movement in the bullpen. Brent Suter, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Zephyr-John getting cranked up as well. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
His eyes got big. He saw that changeup way out in front. Better to pull it than to get jammed on something off speed like that.
And a ball and 2 strikes. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Just a slow ground ball this time. Throws to first. 2 quick outs to open the top of the sixth. Ryan Jeffers will hit next. And he hits a ground ball right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Christian Moore now at the plate. Moore swinging it much better this season in away games than here at home.
Ball. Ha!
Next
Ball
pitch
2.
misses, and that's ball 2. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Next is the speedy first baseman.
First baseman, number 17.
No.
Well, I think the key, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but
Ball.
they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Breaking ball, and that got him. Back to the top of the Angels lineup. Next is the designated hitter, Jorge Soler.
That's a ball.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
The 1-0. That
Ball.
one misses. That's 5 straight.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
Check swing called strike. That's strike 1. Bottom of the zone and a called strike.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
Swinging at ball 4. That was off the outside edge.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
And next for LA, Josh Lowe.
So clutch, you could argue that he's been this team's MVP this year.
Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. And they had their first hit since the 3rd inning.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it.
Crazy. Adele in the box now. Takes strike 1. In the dirt, and it scoots away. Throw into third. Tag. Safe. And a wild pitch, and both runners are in scoring position. Base hit. 1 run is in. Here's the throw. Now a dive for the tag, and he gets him. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. 1 run, a pair of hits, no errors, and 1 left on. We're through 6 full. It's the Twins 3 and the Angels 1. You're watching Minnesota Twins baseball on the show North.
Now pitching for the
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Ryan Zefferjon.
Well, walks have been a big issue for him this year, so I expect these hitters to be patient up there.
And now the first baseman, Victor Caratini. Outside. Ball 1. Tap foul at the plate. Here's a 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 1 away.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
So up next for Minnesota, Cody Clemens. He blasted one out earlier in the third.
Just a solo home run, but an important swing of the bat in this game. We've already seen him do it once. Can he do it again?
Zephyr John, a 6'5" righty, 210 pounds, and he was a third-round pick back in 2019.
Ball two.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
That one just misses. Got him swinging for the K. And that's strikeout number 100 on the year. Back to the top of the order now. Here's the second baseman, Luke Keeschel. That's hard hit on the line. And that is that. Welcome back.
And
taking a look at our game summary.
Catcher, Logan O'Hoppe.
They go with one of their more experienced arms in this spot, Justin Topa.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
That one finds the zone. Strike one. There's a swing and a drive. That's back. And it one-hops the wall. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it. Really important at bat coming up now.
Harris in the box now, takes strike one.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Tap back to the mound. In plenty of time to first, and one away in the bottom of the seventh. So digging in, Vaughn Grissom.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Oh, and he can't handle it, gets away. No advance, though. The Twins trying to protect a 2-run lead here at the bottom of the seventh. Went with the sweeper, but it misses.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
And ball four, two aboard.
Walks out of the bullpen can absolutely kill your momentum very quickly. They're in some hot water trying to protect this lead.
Bryce Teodosio, the next to hit for the Angels. And time is called for a mound visit now. Big moment in this game, so they'll talk. Pitching change here, Eric Orrs.
Well, he's a big-time strikeout guy out there. This season, averaging more than one per inning.
Swings through that one, 0-1.
In this situation, the batter's got to know what the pitcher's trying to do to him, and that's trying to get him to hit the ball on the ground, get 2 for 1. You got to look for something up in the zone. In worst case scenario, you deliver the sacrifice fly.
Now he's challenging the called strike. And the count 1-2.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Keyshaw for one. Throw to first, but he beat
He's in
it.
there. He's safe.
I promise you, there are guys that get a little bit faster when they can smell an RBI. That was a possible inning-ending double play. Great hustle, and he gets rewarded with the RBI because of it.
Here's the third baseman, Christian Moore. Now quick throw to first.
No, he's in there,
Teodosio
safe.
dives back in safely.
He's got plus speed, but in this situation, all eyes are going to be over there trying to keep his lead tight.
Fastball for a strike. And he'll challenge that called strike. Up the middle. Oh, look at the stop. Throw to first, and they get the out. So one run on one hit. No errors, and a runner left. Eighth inning coming up. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the eighth.
Kirby Yates. Should be a good first matchup for him here. He's been doing a great job against right-handed bats so far this season. They've had a lot of trouble squaring him up.
Oh, he can't squeeze it. Still fires to first, but he beats it out. And the leadoff man is on with an infield single. Here's the center fielder, Byron Buxton. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a three-run game in the blink of an eye. Over to first, and he's saved. Runner on the move. Pitch misses inside. And that's a stolen base, not even close. And that's another stolen base for the league leader.
Well, it seems like 90 feet is such a big deal in a tight one-run game like this one. Maybe it's a little bit risky, but they felt good about it, and it paid off. Let's see if they can turn this into a big run.
Man at second. Swinging a foul out of play. Got him. One gone here.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Walner in the box now. Takes strike one. Chop to the right side and foul ball. Strike three, and that's two in a row.
Simply said, this guy's flailing.
On the mound now, Aaron Bummer.
And that's a big potential run out there at second as he comes in trying to keep the deficit where it is. For the infielders, they got to be thinking about keeping the ball from getting by them into the outfield any way they can.
Derek Shelton bringing a bat off the bench now. Number 72, looking for a two-out hit with a runner in scoring position. And that one clips the corner. Batter challenges in a very big spot. Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. So they've still got both their challenges. Swings through that one for strike one. Bummer. He's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit. Man on second, two down. Up the middle. And he's safe at first. Play at the plate. Not in time. He's safe. 4-2 now.
Well, from the time you're a little leaguer, you're taught to hustle out of the box and give it a full sprint through the base regardless of how you hit it. And he didn't make great contact, but the effort was there, and he earns the base hit.
2 outs, runner at first. Now it's the shortstop, Otto Lopez. 1 for 3. High fly ball lifted into near right field. And that'll do it. On to the bottom of the 8th, leading off, number 17.
First baseman, number 17.
Ball.
If you're the pitcher, you've got to go right at this guy. It's the number 9 hitter in the lineup. You can't be afraid of contact in this situation.
That's right.
Swing and a miss. On the ground at first, Caratini. He'll do it himself. 1 gone to the bottom of the 8th.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Soler stands in now and watches strike 1. Swings through that one out in front that time.
He's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative.
Oh, great stop. Throw to the pitcher. Takes it himself, and he got him. Nicely done at first for the out.
We saw a few skills on display there for the out. Technique was great. Reaction time was there, and the slide was smooth. Really fun.
Outside.
Low in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Sets him down looking. That was pretty nasty. Angels go down 1-2-3. Still down by a count of 4-2. We go to the 9th, and now the Twins catcher, Ryan Jeffers.
Ball.
The 1-0. What a stop. Over to first. But it's not in time. Base hit.
Up next for the Twins.
Man at first. And here's the first baseman, Victor Caratini. A switch hitter batting right. Substitution now at first base. And pinch running for the Twins, Jordan Lawler. Getting some more speed on the bases. Step off, throw to first. Lawler back in on a dive.
Ball.
And it's 1-1. Way out front for strike 2.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times.
Runner on the go. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Handles, throws to first. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion. So now with 1 away and a man at second, Cody Clemens, the next Twin up to hit. He's already homered here in this one. So now pinch hitter for Minnesota, Josh Bell. He gets a chance with a runner in scoring position and 1 gone. That's out to center field. He makes the grab. Runner tags at second. And he moves up to third. Now 2 away.
Up next for the Twins.
Back to the top of the order. Luke Diesel, the next to hit. And first offering is fouled off. Nice curveball for a strike. And a swing and a miss. Out number 3. Twins wind up. bottom 9.
And leading off
So
for
in now for the
Astros,
Angels,
center
Joe
fielder,
Adell.
Joe Adell. Now pitching for
Cole
Minnesota,
Sands
number
on to try and
44.
close it out.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
P-Ride.
Adell not happy about that called strike. Here's the challenge.
No.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
The 1-1.
Ball 2.
And that's in for a strike. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Good eye
Outside,
right
that's
there.
ball 3.
Rip towards third. Whips it across. And the leadoff man retired here in the 9th. Stepping in, Logan O'Hoppe.
Catcher, Logan O'Hoppe.
And that's a
Ball,
little
no.
bit high. And it's 1-0.
Ball.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Lawler tossed to first. Angels with only one out
Up
left.
next for the Angels.
2 outs, base is empty. Kyron Paris getting ready to hit. Sands looking for save
Ball
number
1.
30 this season. Jordan Lawler, the new catcher now. And it's a called strike after the review. Still 2 challenges left for them. The 0-1.
Off the plate.
That's in there at the knees, and it's strike 2. 2-run game with 2 away here in the bottom of the 9th. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Sometimes road trips can be tough. You're away from your family, but when you can win, silence that opposing crowd, it makes things just a little bit better, makes the road trip just a little bit shorter.
And your final 4.